with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on another team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Western Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him. In so many different ways, he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying. Gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Jones to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers, because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. Here comes the Heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Caught behind the line. It's Martin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the golden flashes. Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Golden Flashes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wilson will throw. Floats it out in space. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Wilson to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kent State, 7, Western Michigan.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Line getting set on second down. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catched in the middle, it's Brooks. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Wilson will throw. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the golden flashes. Send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on first down from the 40. Wilson to pass. Finds the soft spot in the middle. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a two-possession game on this drive. Got the back over the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wilson will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Byers on the move. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Kent State! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
How sick was that catch? 2 hands are good. I only need 1. 3rd down, need a play, throw it up. I'll go up there with 1 hand, stick it, bring it in. What a big-time play on 3rd down.
Western Michigan, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Quarterback on the keeper. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! Great job by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Wilson to pass. Fakes to grab. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Rides the back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Snagged in the middle, it's Young. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Flashes are on the move.
42 Spider.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. There he goes. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard in 2nd and goal. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Western Michigan, 7.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking the shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
And he's got it inside the 35. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you to the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wilson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Snagged out of the air. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
He's looking to pass. Rush is on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Here's the pressure. And the sack all the way back at the 5. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback extends the play. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a 1st down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to throw it from way back here. Got his man, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Wilson to pass. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And a short run there, and that'll end it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.